but they can't manipulate.
I have backtested this strategy for over 20 years. Now, I'm only 21 years old, but I've gone and backtested this. Okay, this has worked since the start of the stock market. Okay, and I trade this live every day in front of hundreds of people. So here's the bearish red rail I got.
So I think this is I think his name is Doggy. He used a lot of inverse fair value gaps. So now he basically fades any ICT traders, I think, right? So because he used a little bit of, I think he just traded from liquidity and inefficiencies. That's it. He just basically, so liquidity is just the highs and lows, right? Then inefficiency is the gaps, right? So remember, you can use the gaps as an inverse or regular gap. So I think he make a lot. So he make a lot of his trades just off of inverse fair values, and liquidity. So, but I like ICT.
When I have a setup that is bearish, I'm going to see a tendency that's bearish. I have a market structure that's bearish. I have a market that is rallied up into a short-term premium. And I have a day when there's going to be a news driver that's going to be releasing with a high impact.
So I think right now he in short. So if you look at it right here, right? This is a sweep of this high right here. We got a displacement lower, creating a bearish order block. So we got a bearish order block, and then remember, the most sensitive part of the order block is from the low up, right? So now when it closed below, now we're waiting on it to come into these zones, right, to the most sensitive part of the order block, expecting it to just do exactly what it did, creating another order block, which is, remember, an order block on top of another order block is a propulsion block, which is an accelerator. You know what I'm saying? So,
or immediate impact. So I want to see a manipulative price run, which is a Judas swing, something against what I expect to occur. Now, ideally, what
I know a little sign.
I want to see is this. Right before.
Just a little sign.
One thing
I do know is, look, at two lows, at relative highs, at double highs and double lows, there's a breaker. So right here, he went in short. This is ballsy. He went in short. He's not even expecting it to come up here. You know why? Because the order block on top of another order block is a propulsion. So he expecting this to be an accelerator. So the fact that it closed below this low, remember, between two lows, there's a bearish breaker. So we have the high, low, higher high, lower low, coupled with the propulsion. So he's probably expecting the you know what I'm saying?
830. I want to see it drop down below a short-term low first, because that triggers individuals on a breakout short or knocks out the long.
Look at that. Look what he did. It went against him, right? And look what it did. He went short. Like, he doubled down. That's gangster.
Holders that have a short, have a sell stop.
What is that? Look at that. Creating another order block to
below a recent low. Then I want to see at 830, I want to see it rally up. Now what happens is traders are trapped going long because they're trying to buy the breakout above a recent high.
Now,
I have backtested this strategy for over 20 years. Now, I'm only 21 years old, but I've gone and backtested this. Okay, this has worked since the start of the stock market. Okay, and I trade this live every day in front of hundreds of people. So here's a bearish red rail I got. Here is us sweeping some sort of liquidity. So we kind of sweep liquidity here, and we get a bearish red rail I got. Now, a new ICT trader probably thinks, oh, he's going to say to short it. Nope. What I do is I wait for it to be broken, and once that's broken, okay, depending on the momentum, I am longing, and I am going to sell at the next high, or wherever I think price is going to hit, you know. So you can see this long clearly, like, works perfectly, okay. It's such a good strat.
Yep. If you look closely, we have the order block after the sweep. We have a high, low, high, low, higher high, lower low, but it's a fake out. So that's why, if you think about it, this high, low, high, lower low is a bearish breaker. So if you know that it wants to run up here, if you know this is liquidity, especially if it just leaves these relative lows right here and comes up and just swept right here, leaving most people gonna see the breaker, a bearish breaker, they're gonna say, well, they're gonna short this. That's why he said that. Because we expect it to short here. He said the key thing, what he said, he's going to wait for it to disrespect this fair value to confirm. So if you know it's going to do that, especially after you see it start coming up here, long.
strategy, you should backtest it, try it out. It's so easy.
Anyway, so what you're looking at, my name is Casino Trades, and I am not yet a profitable day trader, right? But I've been trading for the last 2.5 years, going on 3 years right now, and I'm literally in the losing a little bit of money and break even stage. So that's where I'm at. So the whole point of this channel is basically just showing you my growth, showing you my my journey. And right now, I'm gonna be doing a lot of like trading reviews, right? Because why not review on people that's trading? Because why? If they got some good strategies, we can take it and incorporate it into our trading strategies. Because why? We trade ICT concepts and we're not biased, right? If your stuff works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And that's what I'm here to do, because I feel like my strategies work. I'm just in the experience still of trading it over and over again. Understand, remember, there's 4 key components when it comes to trading, right? Patience, risk management, discipline, and a good strategy. So I'm learning the patience part. Patience is going to be every day. You're never going to learn patience. It's like a reoccurring thing every day, right? So patience, you're always working on. The discipline is something that you can gain, right? And that's what I'm gaining. I'm gaining a lot of discipline. Risk management, I understand risk management now. I understand the risk to reward, how much I'm risking to how much I'm making. It has to make sense. It has to be a positive for me. It has to be a plus, right? Positive. It cannot be a negative R&R. It just don't make sense. If it's a negative R&R, it just don't make sense, right? You're risking way more than what you're making, and in a long term, that's not good, right? So, and then the last thing is the strategy, which is ICT, right? So, anyway, so like I said, if you like this, if you like what I'm doing, if you like anything I'm doing, if you want to follow along with the journey, right? Just like and subscribe. And remember, this is raw, right? I'm not no teacher. I'm not all anything. It's just I'm just a trader, right? Sharing my experiences and showing you guys my journey, because I understand that I have to become the person that do the thing to eventually have everything I'm aiming to chase. So, me teaching, showing what I'm doing, real transparency, right? Showing you the journey. That's me becoming the person who do the thing. That's all I'm working on. I'm trying to work on becoming the person that do it. That's it. Be, do, no have. Most people focus on the have. I want to have, and they skip the be in part and the doing part, and try to skip right to the having part, and doing the same thing over and over again, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. That's insanity. You're insane. So I don't want to be insane, because the last thing I've been doing hasn't been working, right? My life, 10 years of my life hasn't been working. So I will be insane to don't change nothing and just expecting hope and pray that my life will change. It's not gonna work like that. You have to do action. You have to become the person who can cash out every day. Like I said, you have to become the person who can be a good trader, because money is just a byproduct of being a good trader. That's why we're going to the top, because we're focused on becoming the person that do the thing to eventually have Mr. or Mrs. profitability. Catch you on the rebound. Let's get it.